Why would I go through so much of the effort to create and curate Scotomaville? What would be so important? Why would I go through all of the effort? I agree with Yuval Harari and Tristan Harris that for the first time in history, know thyself is no longer a luxury. It's a full-out competition. AI and the algorithms they work hand in hand with want to know your whereabouts, your interests, your aim, and your abilities better than you do. Because then they can recommend your next purchase, your next move, your next relationship, your next movie, whatever it is. And those that can predict better than you win the game. It's a full-out competition to know thyself. That's why I wrote Scotomaville. It starts with knowing how vulnerable you are and how easily you are bamboozled and duped and hoodwinked and long-conned and gamed. And there's a dozen ways that stories and emotions can be used against you and me. And I've spent 5 decades sorting this out to find out why I do what I do. I don't want you to have to go through that, and you don't have time for that. So if you'd like to participate in getting to know who you are and why you do what you do, this is an excellent series, both in book and in video, and in a workshop and with small groups online, virtually. If you're a contributor, someone who's been a champion, an overcomer, someone who has a story that others need to steer clear of and learn from, boy, I'm inviting you to share that story. All of us would love to learn from what you've paid a dear price for. So why did I write, curate, and create Scotomaville? Oh, I don't want you going through what I've been through. I'm Daniel Comp. I'm the author and curator of Leaving Scotomaville. I want to tell you a little bit about the book and video series because they're coupled together. You see, you can scan a QR code in the book and launch the video, and you can go from the video back into the book. Leaving Scotomaville is both a guidebook and a video series to help people summit their personal Everest, to go from being blind to becoming self-aware, to have self-understanding, and then finally self-discipline to move yourself from the life you didn't want to continue to the life you've designed for yourself. You've likely heard the saying, "Have a great day." Leaving Scotomaville is a little different. It's about making it a great day. It's about having both the tools and the guidance from a number of different champions on how to summit your personal Everest, on how to pick yourself up by your bootstraps without even having boots, about getting out of blindness and into personal strength. I've trudged up this mountain for decades, following advice from Jim Rohn. Don't get through the day, get from the day. You may agree with me that there seems to be about 2 general directions that people go. A lot of people are duped, hoodwinked, bamboozled, long-conned, led astray by strong emotion or crafty storytelling. And they seem to be lost, gullible, naive, easily steered, hoping things will get better and change, but not really having the power to do so or the commitment. And then there are those that base their lives on evidence. They have a strong core value system. They have ethics and morals. They put in the effort necessary to get up into tough places with great vistas. They have an unshakable sense of endurance, and they have a depth of character that attracts other people to them. That might be you. Could be you. If you'll forgive me for a mixed metaphor, leaving Scotomaville is sort of like learning to trim your sail to set a better course to get out of a good squall in order to get to a decent harbor that you have chosen. But it's also like getting some of the garbage out of your backpack, lightening your load, dropping some of that junk that you don't need to haul all the way up that mountain. I've spent most of my life going it alone, trying to figure this out. I pedaled across America 3 times, listening to some of the best mentors and coaches and sages on personal development.
On the same day, Lance Armstrong rode into Paris for the final time. A cyclist from Seattle rode into the Twin Cities for the first time. Daniel Comp is traveling cross-country on his bike to raise awareness for women in business. The longtime cyclist got the idea after his wife was injured in a bad car crash. She was an entrepreneur, and he's riding in honor of her.
Through peer support and mentoring, they all sort of network together and share their business ideas and help each other in business, and just incredible things are coming out of it. So we're trying to bring it out of the Texas South area and up across the northern U.S.
Comp started his journey in Seattle just after Father's Day. He figures if he travels 80 to 100 miles a day, he'll reach the East Coast by the end of August.
Boy, I had made the time, and I think we're out of it. The emergence of early AI, trained on precision but not accuracy, on profit and popularity rather than principles. We've got some interesting challenges ahead.
This is so boring. Can we turn on the television? Hey, let's check your social media.
Why did I create Scotomaville? Because I wanted you to be a part of a group, not go it alone, and be able to accelerate your personal Everest, that summit of your awareness and understanding and discipline, so that you can lead others through some of the toughest challenges we've ever had. Yeah, that's why I've put this together.